Hello there, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Relaxed Fantasy Review. Today, we're digging into Sebastian Crow's Guide to Drakenheim once again. The Drakenheim campaign was a campaign that the Dungeon Dudes, some of my favorite D&D YouTubers, did, and they released a couple books about it, and this one, Sebastian Crow's Guide to Drakenheim, has several player options in it. Today we're talking about their Bard subclass, the Doomsayer Bard. Because Drakenheim, the campaign, takes place in an eldritch city, several people believe that the world has come to an end. And, there is actually some merit to that in the Drakenheim campaign. It's a horror campaign. The Doomsayer Bard leans into this idea of the prophet saying the end has come, maybe the individual that's standing on street corners talking about how the sky is falling, or the monsters are here and we're all gonna die. It's a cool archetype, and it certainly comes with its own unique set of powers. Before we get into the specifics, though, I'd like to let you know Relaxed Fantasy Review has memberships. For just $1 a month, you can support me here on YouTube and get a couple benefits. First, you get a little badge next to your name in the comments, letting folks know that you're a supporter. But also, you get early access to the videos. I upload videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I upload them a day early for members only. If that interests you, you can click the join button just below the video down there. If it doesn't, that's totally fine. I still appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching my videos and supporting me here on YouTube. So the Doomsayer's Bard. We're going to start at level 3 when you choose the subclass with the power The End is Nigh. And this one actually is a counterpoint to the Eloquence's Bard Silver Tongue, where whenever you roll an intimidation check, you can treat all rolls of 9 or lower as if they were a 10. This is a single skill you get to do this with, intimidation specifically. But I mean, as a Doomsayer's Bard, it makes sense that you would take proficiency and at this point expertise in intimidation, so you can scare people into, believing what you say. And this is a very, very good power. I give it 9 out of 10. The other thing you get is Dreadful Words, and it's a weaponization of your Bardic Inspiration. You can use a Bardic Inspiration die. When you do, you designate a creature, and you immediately roll the die and deal psychic damage to them equal to the roll. So that's a few points of psychic damage, no save, no nothing. But also, they make a wisdom save, and if they fail it, they become frightened of you until the start of your next turn. So now their attack rolls have disadvantage. And they can't come closer to you. This is a nice little debuff power. I mean, it uses your Bardic Inspiration die, so it better be good. I say that a little bit of psychic damage and a potential fear effect is worth an 8 out of 10. Not bad. Then at level 6, you get Prophetic Foresight. This one's crazy. You can use this power a number of times per long rest equal to half your proficiency bonus, meaning that when you get this power, you can use it once per long rest. Later on, you can use it twice, and then eventually in endgame, you can use it like 3 times per long rest. When a creature is about to do anything, an attack, an ability check, a saving throw, whatever, you can use your reaction to force them to make a charisma save. If they fail that saving throw, whatever thing they were just doing automatically fails. So you can nullify crits this way. You can force a creature to fail a saving throw. Like this is up there with like the Chronomancy or the Chronergist Wizard or the Divination Wizard, where they can just replace die rolls with either something they've already rolled or with an automatic success or failure. This is specifically failure, and it's really strong. Bards are known for save or suck magic, where it's like you fail a save and you are screwed. And that's something they love doing. This just uses your reaction to force a secondary save, a charisma save, which is harder to succeed for most creatures. And if they fail it, then their original saving throw is an auto fail, or their attack or ability, whatever. This is a great way to force a creature again out of a counterspell, whatever. It's really powerful, and that's why they limited it to once per day. I don't care. Once per day is all you need to really make it stick, and you do get some more later on in the game. This is 10 out of 10. You also get the True Believer power at level 6. It makes you immune to fear, because you already know the end is here, so why do you care? And it gives you advantage against the Charmed condition. You roll with advantage to resist it. This is nice, this is a good thing, and I give it 9 out of 10. At level 14, you gain the power Impending Doom. Creatures that are frightened of you have disadvantage on rolls against your spells. So, if you can force a creature to be frightened of you, whether you're using dreadful words, or whether you're using a different spell that invokes fear, like Fear, for example, now all of a sudden, your spells become way more powerful. And this is very good. I just said with Prophetic Foresight how bards love sucker save effects, and forcing disadvantage on a roll, also powerful. You want to throw dreadful words out, not a spell, and then throw your spell out as your main action? Guess what? Disadvantage, assuming that they failed their original save. I say that this is a 10 out of 10 power for sure. Forcing disadvantage is potent. Finally, you gain the power For Whom the Bell Tolls. And this one doesn't actually use any resources. You simply, when you roll initiative, you designate a creature and you foretell their impending doom. For the first round of combat, all attacks against that creature have advantage. So your paladin, your ranger, your fighter, your barbarian, your wizard, whoever wants to just lay attacks into that target, and you can do this to any target. There's no saving throw, there's no restrictions, it can be the boss. The first round of combat, everything has advantage against them, which is powerful. Like, this is the sort of thing that your party will love you for more than you yourself will get much use out of. Because most bardic things aren't attack-based, they're saving throw-based. There's some exceptions. But all in all, it's still a great power. I give it 9 out of 10. And I give the Doomsayer Bard a 9 out of 10 overall. Their powers are potent, their ability to cause fear, to force disadvantage, and to even force failure on occasion. Genuinely, you just get this whole, I know that you're going to fail. It's just this divination style magic, but all the worst kind of things. Forcing woe and omens upon your enemies, making them scared of what you're saying, and making it so that it's almost like crippling them with uninspiration. That's what this is. This is an uninspiration bard. It's inspiring fear, it's inspiring terror, and it's inspiring failure. It's great, and it's a really, really potent mixture. I think the Dungeon Dudes did a great job creating this subclass, and definitely would love to see him play. This has been the Relaxed Fantasy Review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down below. Have a look for the join button down there, as well as a link that'll take you to Sebastian Crow's Guide to Drakkenheim. The book is published by Ghostfire Games, and I highly recommend that you check it out for yourself. Have a good one, my friends.